this is your Demon Lord, draconiczahak. Here today we are going to continue where we left off for Act 2 of LB6, which currently we're right now at Chapter 14, which, yeah, we also have MASH also back in the past too, but we also are now dealing with Woodrow's army, and we also dealt with Fairy Tamlin Gawain, who's actually Bargus, but yeah. Without further ado, let's get started, and right now we have to take down Woodrow's to actually be able to ring some more bells too. Eva decides the bell. 1. Okay. King Gengle's Bell of Pilgrimage, which I've been hearing constantly for 16 years, rings in distance. It's crude, roughly hell-bent on looking nothing like bells of space on. It embodies the wish of the child of prophecy, and one which will one day grow to strong and set off on her journey. King Gengle, the coastal village located in Norfolk, Cornwall. It's a small, insignificant place. Both High Queen and Clan Hand seem to forget it exists. Caster, I brought you a new book. It's about etiquette for upper-class fairies. You should study it now that you're ready, so that when you're ready when you leave for the castle one day. Let's see. Do you mind if I put the table here? By the way, have your fairy markets grown at you'll be 16 years old in only 2 more years, you know. I'm getting a little worried. Your journey's going to be hard enough as is. I see you're working hard again today, Caster. You're so diligent, dedicated, and innocent. You play just as hard as you study. You always find whatever it is in the village that needs it at any given moment. The other fairies could learn things or two of you. Just seeing you in action fills us with hope. So I'm afraid it's going to be difficult to play this year's tax. Thankfully, we should be able to squeak by thanks to all your help. But at this rate, I'm more thinking you'll make 66 by the time you turn 16. What are we gonna do? Why must you be so very... I swear, none of these fairies have any tact. I guess that's what happens when you live in the past year prime. Well, there's nothing wrong with saying when you don't like something. In fact, you should say so. Don't you agree, Caster? I mean, you don't want anyone treating you differently just because you're a child of prophecy either, right? So come on, let's do some fun. Others are not gonna mind if you just hang out for a little while. Do you hear there's a merchant caravan coming this way from Eastwood? Maybe we can get musical instruments from Godchester. Yeah, any. I'm sure they'll sell to you. I mean, you're the child of prophecy. Oh, have you been growing? One of the older fairies was saying that you grow and change over time, unlike the rest of us. It's so weird to think about, but I guess it's better that way. With the magical energy you have now, you're going to even survive against a single black dog. So hurry and grow as much as you can, okay? Until then, we'll keep you safe. Everyone's had such high hopes for me. It was a tiny village with no future, but they all believed in me even though I didn't deserve it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm so weak. I'm sorry I couldn't be stronger. I'm sorry I couldn't protect our village. Urgh. What's wrong with this village? I was told them that it was futile to fight back, and yet they still try to resist. Did they all go crazy? Forget Tango Gale Fairies. Find the child of prophecy. We'll embarrass ourselves enough as this. If we let her escape now, we'll never be able to face High Queen Morgan. This voice is like thunder. It was the first time I've ever heard a truly powerful fairy roar in anger. I was too scared to even try to fight. All I could do was run away by myself crying. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I wish I could have stayed there with you. And it looks very realistic for art. It only took half a day to make it back to Salisbury. This new carriage is much more easier to pull. And now that we're fighting against the Queen, I have no intention of obeying the speed limit anymore. This pace will make it back to London before sunset. What would you like to do? Second in, I need to get out before my poor back and butt share completely. I could use a breather too. I think I might be gaining a little motion sick. Didn't wait till we rest up in Mike's restaurant. I've been waiting. Wanted to talk to him about something anyway. How about you, Percival? I'm going to continue to London. I'm sure that the child prophecy will welcome in Salisbury, but I don't think the same could be said for Commander of the Round Table Army. Huh? What are you talking about, Percival? There's a resistance movement in Salisbury too, right? Why don't you just work together? It's not that simple. The Round Table Army and the Salisbury Rebel Army are different organizations. They may be similar, but their goals aren't quite the same. Especially since Aurora is still publicly presenting herself as being on the Queen's side. If she did anything to hint that she's sympathetic to the Round Table Army, she'll be squished like a bug, quiet head or not. I guess it's true, yeah, but it ain't that kind of bad luck to just be staying on the sidelines at this point. No doubt, Lord Muramasa. I wouldn't expect Lady Aurora to choose anything else. Anyway, Curdy's telling me that she has plenty of energy, so I'm up to go head to London. Our beloved child of prophecy, oh valiant child of prophecy. Courage, savior of Norwich, equal to the Queen of Camelot. She's going to rebuild London and defeat the Tamlin. That's one hell of a festival going outside there. I know, it's all about Altria. They're even selling pancakes that just look like her. I'm grabbing dust or something before we leave, okay? Da Vinci, you finally came back. Where were you? You said we were only going to be gone a little while, but it's over 2 weeks. Oh, but never mind that. The important things get back. There's so many things I want to show you. I made a whole new menu. I'm going to getting along better with the Limcram fairies. And I'm even hanging out with humans now. It's been really busy, but I'm having so much fun. Hey, Mike, sorry for making you worry. So, don't you think you might be trying a few too many new things at once? You're the kind of the fairy who concentrates on best on your own. So I think you're better off sticking to one thing at a time. Okay, and this is coming from someone that paints, acts as basically a dissector, and also makes a bunch of fucking inventions. Are you sure you're one to talk to, Vinci? You think, well, maybe you're right, but that's not enough anymore. After all the amazing things you taught me, Da Vinci, everything else just pales in comparison. Jeez, how can I scold you for a compliment like that? Sorry, dear Kazakh, I need to stop by the kitchen and taste test Mike's new recipes. Just hope he isn't using any overly strange seasonings this time. Oh god. By all means, take your time. We'll just be resting up in the back. Nice to see that Da Vinci's got a friend. Well, more of her purchase, really. She said she got to know him when she was wandering around on her own. At least this means that we can finally come and go as we please. That does make it perfect for having a secret means that you're at the quiet back table. Oberon. Yeah, I've got something serious to discuss. I know y'all can be kept quiet, but after we left the Welsh woods, I appreciate your consideration, but this time's on our side. Woodrow's army still has London surrounded. If we're going to defeat them, yeah, I'm going to need a katana. Wouldn't you make one, Muramasa? Huh? I'm good, girl, man. I can't keep fighting with a tree branch forever. And your katana's so cool. Do you think it'd be okay if I wore one on my wrist too? Well, you have to give props to Oberon here for respecting Japan's most famous sword. Are you nuts? You don't carry a katana for looks. Besides, isn't armor dangerous for fairies? Don't worry, it'll just be for show. I never actually used something that dangerous. That's worse, you dumbass. I'm not gonna help you be a damn samurai cosplayer. The most you got getting out of me is a bamboo sword. Oh, Oberon. It's good. Good to see Oberon feeling very good, isn't it, draconiczahak? Yes, it is. And it just sounds like a joke, but he's really serious about the katana idea. How can you do this to me, Muramasa? You didn't even sit here that fight. Do you forget you only beat bargains with my help? That's got nothing to do with this. I can't give you a katana when you don't even know how to use one. I gotta admit, you're pretty good at that fight, though. When you said you weren't much of a fight either. Good at a fight either. Were you being that Moz? Well, yes and no. I don't like pain, and my abilities make me much better at serving a supportive world. Plus, I don't really want to draw attention away from the child of prophecy. If she's taught her companions that we're more capable than she is, Artoria's probably going to have to snuck back into Tingo and go. So I decided to avoid the limelight, and she started feeling a little more confident. Good point. Probably would have just got back to Tingo if he had, yeah. See? At any rate, it's like that was one of my foray into combat. Most of myself back there. The foreign mage is supposed to guide the child of prophecy, not me. I'm not going to overstep my powers anymore. From here on, this battle is the two youth to fight. Besides, not the wolf's words has been burnt down. My part in all this is probably just about over. Oberon? Guys, Mike just told me a big news. Oh, what's up with all those long faces? Do you really hear about what? From a patron or something? I haven't heard anything. What's this all about, Da Vinci? Well, some refugees from Norwich who escaped to Salisbury are head off to Londrium this morning to join the Round Table Army. Is it really good? Yep, and apparently the news of her defeats already made it ways across Britain. I have an idea or two about who might have gone around spreading that rumor, but never mind that now. The important thing is that the people are starting to really put their faith in the child prophecy now. The enemy thinks that the Round Table Army is just gonna stay holed up in London, but if we can muster enough fires to go on the offensive, then we can defeat Woodrose before the Queen sends reinforcements. Exactly, although if we keep getting more fires from across the country. And if we're gonna make that happen, we're gonna only need one option. Can you do us a favor? This for us, Oberon? Of course, besides, you guys have already met the criteria Artoria laid out. Aurora just laid out. All that's left now is for her to hold up her in a deal. So let's get to your reward for saving Norwich. Let's ring the bell. Oh. I forget which one we have to do for like the easier one. Okay, yeah. We didn't beat Proud's being. I was just really excited poetry when I heard all the way across town too. That was the crisp clear as a crushed carrot, so I can't help but worry about Lady Aurora will be able to keep her position after this. Apparently, she plans to tell the Queen that we broke in and rang her while she was away. We'll just have to trust that Aurora's diplomatic skills will be enough to carry her through such an obvious lie. So, even if the Queen does start treating her as an enemy, so long as we can maintain possible deniability until we defeat Rose's army, we can then send the Round Table Army troops out to Salisbury, keep her safe, in case the Queen's army shows up. Great point, and besides, Aurora's run 2 paths now. Even I can tell that her aura is incredible. Everything from her strength and her power and her destructive forces increased like 1 billion times over. Just so you know, I'm the strongest fairy ever now. Not even Bargus could stand a chance against me. Oh man, I can't believe you actually said that. I was so impressed. You think? I don't remember saying anything like that, but you really think so? What do you think, draconiczahak, Oberon? Can I take Bergie on 1-on-1 now? Not likely. You're probably just a bit stronger than Tristan now, but Vargas is tough even without her gifted name. She still has at least 10 times the strength and skills that you do, so it's going to take her on alone would be suicide. Right, of course, it's not like I got any better than the trash I'm trying to start off with, after all. Draconic selection, your magical circles, I'm right. The fairies are called fairy markings, aren't they? Anyway, no matter what you call them, clearly you have more of them now. For example, both humans and fairies alike are born with a set number of nerves. But in your case, instead of getting stronger through the training of most people, you got stronger because they increase the number of nerves you have. It's a completely unprecedented and make you very, very special. That said, it also raises questions I've heard that there are two kinds of fairies there. The kind of appearances never change from the time they're born, and the kind of appearance that changes at every stage of life. By this point, I'm pretty sure you're the latter type. But still, there aren't many past examples of fairies' abilities growing this much. Although they have, of course, been in cases where loss of purpose or shrine has led to fairy using magical energy. So, how do you feel about these developments, Ultra? I wish I knew the answer to that myself. Well, maybe it's just because I'm the child of prophecy, so I need some sort of edge if I'm really going to fulfill my calling. That does make sense. If a mediocre fairy like you is going to keep defeating a genius like Morgan, pretty much you have to cheat to stand this chance. What do you... about you then, Oberon? Have a good fire and you and... How good a fire are you anyway? Oh, said... I'll have a chance to see you in the forest. So why don't you show me what you can really do? I already said I'm not going to fight anymore, remember? Besides, who would I even fight? Okay, Muramonster, you're with me. Gareth, you're also with me. Bribbet, you're with me too. And the Fitchy, you're with me. And draconiczahak, you're of course with me too. Okay, we have our teams. Let's go, Oberon. I'm going to kick your scrawny ass all up and down this field. Oh, fine it. If you're on my... you'll take my side. Right, draconiczahak? Sure thing. Alright. Okay, why not? Let's take... Oh, that's because I had that up. Yeah, I'm gonna keep over on this because basically is electric cost.
やるしたんはま、従いますけど乙女の秘密見ちゃいます？ちょっと美味しそうなのでクークーお腹が鳴っちゃいました。
So I was actually looking into bargains before, but apparently they're actually dogs for my hero possessions. Thank you.
戦いも平和的にね。温かな夢の話を。いいとも。こっちこっち。
Oh wait. Fuck, it's yeah, Gareth is still there, so no fucking point.
眠りは避けられないものだ。夜の帳、朝のひばり。誰だって夢くらいは。
Yeah, I meant this does look good.
どんなものでも。聞かぬ。言って言って。覚えてより早く。
Oh god, it's just very good.
黄金律にも種類があるのさ。気持ちの問題です。コンビニさんにしてあげる。スーパーカレーユニバース。
いいとも。
That's funny.
惨めですね。
Super Karen, let's go! Oh, here we go! We got the baby!
ビビケン。いいよ、最高です。
You know, I can't wait until we get Summer Scotty, so that way we can actually oh, of course that's fucking there. Okay, can we get another joke to fans? Can we get another joke Noel Phantasm here? Let's see. Oh yeah, we do it! Twice in a row! This is actually getting good. Okay. Alright, so she's just being a fucking bully here. Although sadly, Amakusa doesn't have any jokes no fan over here. Again? 3 joke no phantasms. Good God. There's the bazooka. Oh.
健全。
お気に召すまで。
すみま
ごめん遊ばせ。
せん。やります。
からかい尽くされた後に惨めに終わる。それがあなたたちにはお似合いです。
Alright, let's see. Salisbury's spell has been wrong. Now I cannot yet declare this publicly, but as the head of the Wind Clan, I have accepted the child prophecy as the rightful savior of Britain. Once she is wrong on select spells, the Wind Clan shall make our objections known to the Queen. Unfortunately, this also means that the horrors of war will one day reach Salisbury as well. Will you accept my decision even if it should bring trouble to our doorstep? Of course, Lady Aurora, you don't need to ask. We cannot trust Queen Morgan with very Britain. We have been eagerly waiting for the day for a long time now. I would expect no less from the guards of Salisbury. Your loyalty pleases me. Child of prophecy has returned to London. Her battle with Verbos will begin shortly. Things will start to change very quickly across all the land once she runs Oxford's spell well. Be sure to set your formation so that you'll be ready to deploy at the most says. Excuse me, Lady Coral. Our formation's already been set. We can leave for London at any time. Should we go help to fight with Rose to show how strong Salisbury truly is? Watch your tongue. This is not your choice to make. Listen to me closely. The Fey Clan have long been proud guardians of Britain. The Wind Clan will never do battle with them. Our enemies are Morgan the Witch, the Earth Clan for the trespass they have committed, and the Queen's supporters in Camelot who have gorged themselves on peace. And the humans of the anti-fairy organization who don't know their place. Leor will not lead us to battle until Camelot is well truly on the back foot. I will not tolerate anyone carelessly putting our fair city in danger. Salisbury will remain neutral until the time is right. Forget about the humans of Londrium. So, is that so? Salisbury won't be punished and challenged a prophecy who should happen to lose. That is why I said, I trust there is no objections. Understood. We will not open Salisbury's gate to anyone, even refugees from Londrium. Really, I don't see the harm in that, Coral. Lady Aurora? It may be dangerous for us to take soldiers from the Round Table army, yes. But civilians from Londrium who took no part in the battle will merely be refugees. It would be improper of me as head of the clan to simply turn aside people who know where else to go. Besides, if we have simply leave the weak to their face, on what grounds do we have rejected Queen Morgan's rule? But if we take a refugees, we'll have to fight the Queen before the child prophecy can complete her pilgrimage. That's okay, Coral. It won't be a problem. You saw Altria yourself, right? She's strong enough now to keep Londrium safe. Plus, she has Oberon draconiczahak with her as well. That said, if the Round Table army were to somehow fall in spite of that, then it's time for us to remain on the sidelines well abandoned. For we will be honor-bound to protect the lives and freedoms of any fairies and humans that come across Londrium seek refugees. Well, that's so generous of you, Lady Aurora. You refuse to put any other danger by helping Londrium, yet you're still willing to help the people even though they're trying to so pointlessly to assert their independence. You truly are the perfect queen, Lady Aurora. You're the one who can bridge the gap between fairies and humans. We of the Liberation Army will keep you and your city safe, even if it would cost us our lives. What are these inferior creatures saying? There's no possible way you can protect Salisbury or Lady Aurora by yourselves. There's no use. I knew humans were worthless. All I could do is hope the child properly sees. I hope that she's able to ring the bells of pilgrimage before it comes to fight the Queen. Well, rip this guy. Apparently Morgan just killed his wallet. Well, I have respect for this man's fellow Blackon. May his wallet rest in peace. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's go with this actually. Alright.
名状しがたきレイトショードロドロの恐怖をあなたにバニーの力をお見せしようならば見せよう我が広間をそのように従いますけどこれこそ我が高機動型大広間水陸両用グライテよしよしいい子だ私の触手は残忍ですよよしよしタイムストップ困ったアリさんたちですねニャルシタンニャルガシャンナ
Okay, this actually works good for
飼
me.
育箱に入れてあげるさあ哀れに逃げ惑いなさいカーストカッティングクレイター見つめすぎてお話になりませんトランプ程度
Oh, thank you. This give me a lot. Give me all the charges possible. Also, we really need Rainbow Days here.
蹂躙しろだなんてたま切り刻むや身も心も生きていた痕跡さえも溶かして行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよガラスがピーメルトアウト楽しみましょう
Okay.
やればいい切り刻む楽しみましょう楽しみましょう
Oh, we're actually, even though we didn't get him, we got enough to probably get him. Okay, we really need a. Okay. Hope that's one Captain would know this.
された後に惨めに終わる。それがあなたたちにはお似合いです。
Hey! Wait, no, we actually got some bond up. Yeah, well, it's a manufacturer's son, though, man. It's just me, as there are way more people in the air now than before. It's not just you, that people have been pouring in from the east and south cases this morning. And it's all because you guys beat the Tam Lin. I can't believe the news when I heard Ivor. I'm glad you're all back safe and sound. I wasn't worried you wouldn't make it, but it's still good to see you're all well. No problem, it's just that I like it that you're so polite. First of all, are all these new fairies and humans here because... That's right, because they're all from Norway, so some want to join our army, others want to live here. Even this is only about half of everyone to shut up, and there's so many that we had to have rested say at Norwich for the time being. That's right, we managed to sneak some inside London undercover the night yesterday, but it won't work again. Now that Woodrose is saying our patrols, the rest will have to come once this battle's over. Pippi, you're here too? Of course, hon. Almost time for the final battle, isn't it? So I thought, why just sit around Norwich waiting for a report when I could come see the action myself? Thanks for everything, Count. Oh, no, you don't just take me just yet. I have my own goals after all. I'm really just using it as a bait here. Once the fight begins in earnest, you're saying in London until it's over, right? And if Bill knows where his target is, he's bound to turn up sooner or later. For some reason, I can tell that when and where he'll try to strike. He loves going after his victims when the guard is down, right after they win the battle. So you're both cut from the same tree cough, huh? As long as this gets them out of your hair, you won't hear me complain. But don't go taking any serious risks, right? If you die now, we're going to have to go through the rigmarole of unifying Norwich again. Oh my, you're worried about me, Murasi? That makes me come into Britain all the more while. Don't be an idiot. Since I'm the child property spy guard right now, I'd just rather be dealing with you than Spain. Sure thing, hon. Whatever you say. Alright, since I'm technically affiliated with Shadia, maybe it's time I go down to serious business. First of all, Altria, draconiczahak, and Da Vinci. Would you come to the war room with me? I have a proposal that comes after the prophecy. After the prophecy? Let me get right to the point. This lost spell isn't like the others. It's not going to go away, even if its tree of is destroyed. It was never part of the human history long enough to be pruned away in the first place. Rather, this world is just as strong as proper human history, a new human history, not an empty one. Ironic that the phantasmal creatures that fairies have become their own human history, isn't it? So you're saying this place isn't a lost spell, but a lost world, huh? I could buy that. But Britain's Tree of Epiphanies may have been burned down during an attack on Olympus, but it looks to stop functioning. I think this last spell escaped the Tree of Epiphanies' cosmic fantasy about 19 years ago. The first year of the era of the High Queen, when the Morgan began ruling Britain. It's not the Tree of Epiphanies that's kept this last spell going, it's Morgan herself. But that also means that once we defeat her, this last spell will go back to the way it was. And that should mean it eventually will be put away just like theirs. That's true at least for Britain, but not for its residents. In the other lost spells, the fate of the people who lived there were extremely tied to their surroundings. But this is not the case for this lost spell. And if nothing else, we can be assured that the fairies who born during the era of the High Queen won't disappear even if they leave this lost spell. It makes sense, really, since this world is just as strong as the proper human history. That's the difference I'm trying to point out. That's right! Humans were born in this land of Fae can only live here. But if they want to, fairies of this line can immigrate to proper human history. Now, do you get? There's a possible future where you can all live together peaceful in harmony. So... What's what that mean, eventually? It means that even if we defeat Morgan results in this less about disappearing, you can still survive if you come with us to the outside world. At least once we figure out how to get past that wall of light. Yep, that could either disappear with this place or start a new life with proper human history. The choice is yours, Ultra, in fact. You could abandon this whole child of prophecy and just leave right now. There's a whole other life waiting for you on Shadia's Stormport if you want it. I'm kind of amazed you see that, Peppy, especially with Percival saying right there. Oh, I would have said it all if Percy had been there. I'm already told him about proper history, the lost boss of Shadia, and the Tree of Hypnosis. That's why I just told you to reconnaissance about an ulterior about this as well. I wanted to get all this out in open so there'd be no hard feelings. Pretty fair of me, right? How do you feel about this, Percival? Well, I don't know nearly as much as the rest of you. This may be pretty simplistic. But Ultra wants to stop being a child of the prophecies. That's entirely your choice. Really? Even though you were all went on the trouble of creating the Round Table Army? Really? I choose to rebuild the Round Table Army on my own. Nobody forced me to do it. I didn't want to intend to force anyone to knows to join. And besides, I really don't deserve to be their commander. Not after some of the things I've done. So please believe me when I say you don't need to give up what you want for us. Besides, now we know we can still help the fairies of Britain escape the outside world even without defeating the High Queen. And this isn't knowing that as an option a big step forward to Fairy Britain. Well, yeah, I guess so. But I still don't think it's good enough. Morgan does never just sit back and let everyone walk away. If we really want to go out and save Fairy's Britain, there's no getting around the fact that we have to defeat Morgan with Faye. What did the buffet go? Yeah, actually now I'm starting to wonder this too. I probably need to brush up on it. I'm sure that means the fairy in Legend of King Arthur. The Fae part changed over time to Fae in modern day English. No. Oh, no, now I can see that. I haven't seen a single art fairy called Morgan that since I've been here. I see, so you want to defeat Queen Morgan just like the prophecy said, huh? Altria, looks like I'm with you in the paradigm then. If I was a cipher, I'm going to sell the with Barrel. Then I guess as draconiczahak knows the senpai, I might have to write to your affairs too. Okay, that's enough serious talk now, and while I trust this goes without saying on her record. If Altria plans to continue her path towards the child of prophecy, we best keep that conversation to ourselves. It wouldn't be very good morale if the rebels found out they could just escape the world itself, would it? Okay, back in the game again. Yeah, I love that. It says, okay, let's check the master missions for this week. Oh, now we get this. Just after I defeated 5 servers here. Oh, this is probably for our anniversary though. Okay, let's discuss the matters as they stand. We may have more soldiers to work with thanks to the volunteers of Norwich, but if we can't deploy them right away, they will likely need more training, and it takes time to establish the lines of communication and integrate them into our assistant forces. Well, sure, if we full hard, we send over a few hundred of the troops to combat without any practical training. It does mean we're going to focus on the defense while we train the new troops, instead of making a surprise attack on Windrow's army. That would be the safest option, and if we had to take it, Once the queen sends a Woodrose reinforcements, it's much more difficult to hold Millennium to line defense. So instead we're going to pretend to focus on the defense while a small squad of elite soldiers for my company. I'm going to edit it from Kinwood's platoons. Take a day to sneak around behind the enemy forces. Once the raid, we'll send out a company along with the fall near soldiers London, but pad their numbers. Then while the enemy is focused on London, our unit will ambush the Woodrose themselves and take them out. Once their crown hand is fallen, our affairs should lose their sense of purpose and one of the weakness is shared by all client affairs. I'm not a huge fan of this strategy, but exploiting that weakness now is our best move. It doesn't mean we are going to sell this tomorrow, right? That's right. Our assault will set out for London before dawn. And as for all you, I'd like you to stay here and protect the castle walls, just in case. Appreciate the offer, but you see, well, we're marching upstream through the river. Since none of you who use the traversing this kind of terrain, I'm afraid you exhaust yourselves before you even reach our destination. Okay, you got it. I think we can help defending London. You obviously know what you're doing then when it comes to skirmishing on level ground. So just leave things here to us and focus on winning your fight. I will. Thank you, Lady Da Vinci. I swear this is a sacred spear, and I won't come back without defeating Woodrose. Meow! Wah! Dun dun dun! Is that over? Surprise! It might be a half-foot perceptual. Plainly smiled, passed her across his face, but even I can find into a rage if you burn down my domain. But, uh-oh. Doberon does play fair. The trap he planted in the woods makes a mess of Berger's skin. Why are you sitting on the desk with a quill pen? Oh, it's you, draconiczahak. I'm just writing in my diary. I have a atrocious memory, so I always go write these days, even as entertainingly as possible. What about you? Why did you come to the war room when no one else was around? Do you feel so guilty about the festivities going on in the top plaza that you thought you'd escape here? You could tell. You're worried about MASH, right? I get it. It's easy not to forget about her during battle, but at times like this, you can't help it. I know it's easy. I keep saying this, but you and MASH will see each other again. I guarantee it. I can't tell you where she is or how she's doing, but I can tell you she's with someone trustworthy, a rogue spirit for proper humanness who you both met before. All you have to do is help Altria, and that's the quickest way you'll be reunited with MASH. Yeah, it looks like no one else is listening right now, so I guess I could tell you this much. Yeah, Morgan teleported MASH, but she sent her someplace not even Morgan herself can touch her. Morgan can't capture anyone, all she does is send them off somewhere. But that's nothing outsider like you need to worry about at all. All you guys have to do is appear. That's me, all I care about is my run. I'm helping you all as part of helping her. After all, you can't have a happy bride without having some grim, right? So I can't have you dying on me for both mine and MASH's sakes. Even she can tell that, yeah, they love each other. Guys, my dream is to see off a happy brides. So what number is MASH? MASH really makes one. I don't know about the arbitrage for proper human history. My dream was shared with MASH. You know, any servers worry about playing their way, you'd be doing them a favor by introducing me to them. I can tell any dress, no matter how possible it seems. Man, woman, human, monster, whatever they are, if they dream of being a bride, I'm here to help. There she is, hey! Hey, you! The really angelic fairy! Huh? What are you talking about, me? Do you not know my name's Gareth? Gareth, huh? What great names. It's nice and short, but I also like your courage sounding. Thanks, but it's actually just a name I'm going by. No one actually gave it to me. Anyway, you're probably here to see Ultra, right? It must have been too hard for a kid to break through the throng of soldiers that were surrounding her in town, in the square area, huh? Wait here, I don't get... Nah, I don't want to we don't want to see her. The child promises all you got personal and the grown-ups. We just want to talk to you. Me? But why do you want to talk to... Just come with me, okay? Everybody's waiting for you. Wait, don't talk on my seat. I'll go with you, okay? She's here. Sam brought the charging lady back with him. Well, so many human kids. They must have come here seeking refuge. Huh? This is the Castle Smithery, right? Yeah, but we're helping out Granny because there aren't enough grown-ups to go around. No, I brought her. Come on, do the thing. Oh, yes, I know. Would you mind coming here, young lady? The chairman here asked me to make you a set of armor. I tried to tell him no, but they weren't having it. Huh? Armor for me? Well, this is, where's the sin? Not even Queen's Knight get to use this. What were you thinking? I can't accept something so valuable. You should be giving this a Ultra, something as worth a speed as deserve. Worthless, well, that's not nice. You don't believe what these children say on you. They are all bad by Norwich, but they all scraped together everything they had to go by to buy materials to make this for you. Even though they are not personal or the child property, they are enhanced by the sight of your tiny form very vividly on the battlefield. Well, you still assess your worthlessness, but I don't even know what kind of fairy I am. I'm just a weird stray. So that doesn't matter. Fairies or fairies, right? Who cares about where you were born and what your role is supposed to be? You protected London for us. The first time you can come here, you stood up for your... When he was crying and she tripped over and spilled the fruit in her basket. Save tomorrow was he went out to look for her food and almost got captured by Woodrose's soldiers. Humans who are changed to be kids, like us, have no way of helping out and about. We only have around 6 months to live. No one else protected us. But you didn't care about that either. You still fought as hard as you could to help us. That's why we want to thank you. Go on, Samura. Here you go, Miss Knight. Thanks for saving us all those times. You always change hard you can long in danger, right? We've been worried about you the whole time. That's why you asked Nam to make you do this armor, so you don't get hurt anymore. Me? You want me to wear this so I don't get hurt? You know you guys are covered in bruises. You see, even the children care about that. What kind of fairy you are. It wasn't much they used anymore in Norwich either, so I ended up here while I was looking for a place to die. But once I had something to do again, it was like I had never left the forest. I used to think our purpose was something we were born with. But what truth is, people here to pioneer help you. Those out around you can become a new person, a person you need to be. There you are, Gareth. Shall we get started with your training? Today I want to work on polishing your charge attack and the speed that goes into it. You got good instincts and you should be able to tell what your opponent is going to do before... Gareth, is something wrong? You don't look very happy. No, I'm fine. It's nothing. That's right, it was nothing. I wanted to... wasn't to say Brit or anything against that. It was nothing. It kind of weren't anything anybody could do. I see. So it's kind of a tears of happiness. I'm glad you found people you care about, even if you care about you. Shall we give training a pass since this is such an important day? No way, I'm going to train twice as hard now. I still have a lot of fighting to do, and I'm a knight in London after all. Knight in London, huh? What a thing to say, you never fail to surprise. Huh? Don't laugh at me just because you're stronger than I am. It's rude. I'm serious about this. Alright, I'm sorry. I guess you want to know about this. See, the Knight of London was actually a specific person back in the Fey era. He was a human knight known as the last knight who fought the fairy clans and won. And he was essentially the savior's lover. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. I guess I was being rude. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a knight in London. That was a lot better than the Round Table Army. And for what it's worth, I think it suits you better too. After all, you were trying to protect London. I didn't say anything back then because I could tell it was a good time. But you never did tell draconiczahak what happened when you fought Lancelot in the Welsh woods, did you? Back then. I can read your next move, but I'm too slow to guard against it. You shoot faster than my human eyes to fall. And I'm surprised your arm's still attached. You're grown, if only a little. Doesn't matter though, you can never hope to catch up to me. My physical capabilities, my magical energy levels, my time, I will surpass you in every way, so come on, just give up, alright? I guess that's too much to ask, though. You never could listen, even if you were a child. It's no point in me saying this, but I'll say it anyway. Don't use that spear, Percival. It's too much for a human to handle. This is just a hunch, but do you happen to know if Lancelot from somewhere, Percival? Yes, Lancelot and I were actually students at the same place. We trained together for a few years, but that's all. I'm sorry for making you to worry enough. And now, I'm just Percival and the commander of the Round Table Army. Lancelot and I are enemies now. We have nothing to say to your charge, and no intention of holding back. Don't worry, the next time we fight, I'll be here. Especially since I'm sure you and all the others were here to help me too. We heard about what you did in Norwich. Not even more could you defeat the Moors the size of the castle. Thank you, but I can't take all the credit for that. I could never have done it without a foreign mage, knights of Sheffield, and everyone else who helped us. That's the last battle we fought with Square. My body felt as light as a feather. My sword hit harder than ever. With magecrafts like yours, Lady Aurora, we have nothing to fear at a counter like Blue Rose. Thank you, but I'm afraid that my magecraft doesn't last very long, so please don't get too far from us. If you ever start to feel tired, please retreat immediately. Could you tell us what happened in the Godchester child prophecy? It was true that you gave Tristan both a verbal beatdown and a physical one. She's killed countless fairies for no reason, and nobody's ever saying up with her, so she's a Queen's daughter. Every fairy printed has been waiting for her to finally get what's come to her. Now that you've beaten Bargus, I hope you can defeat the horrible Tamlin X. Yes, if I get the chance, I'm sure we will. Besides, we need to face all the Tamlin in Serial Lair. So, when the time comes to fight Queen Morgan's daughter, I'll make sure that she faces justice for everything she's done. Oh, that sounds amazing! I can't wait! You really are the undefeated king, the savior of the battlefield. 3 cheers for a child prophecy! 3 cheers for Lady Artoria! The fact that they are so nice to me makes me twice as tiring as usual. I haven't been able to do this stuff since 10 years ago. I forgot how hard it is. I hope that you're okay. I do realize they actually have no idea what I'm doing. Don't worry, none of them have a clue. That's what some great acting. I should have known that the child prophecy would know how to work the crowd. That's how you handle them back in your hometown, right? Too. I would say that. Yeah, because you must have even worse than I thought. You should have been biting my head off for that mark. What's going on? Something got you so down you can't even snap at me? How now you're being concerned, Masa? Feels even worse than you're teasing. So, don't let me interrupt your pay part. Clearly no reason to worry about you. Don't worry, I'm just kidding, honestly. I know you're really concerned about me. And I'm sorry for making you worry, but I do really appreciate it. No, what I'm really worried about is the spell tomorrow. How are we supposed to win if our leader's starting to feel all glum, instead of watching the ending? Oh, I see. No, that's too bad. But really, you shouldn't have to worry about me. I'm just a little tired from all the fighting we've been doing lately. Plus all the Round Table Army people just a lot more excited about this than I am. I mean, they really have their own important reasons for being here. Some want to fight for fairies and the humans. Freedom, but some want to fight revenge on the queen. Some want a better tomorrow. Those are all great reasons, but they're all so serious it's hard to keep up. I mean, I'm the only one here because I'm the child of prophecy. Sure, I like to fight and I'm good at it, but it's embarrassing to put it on a high pedestal. You're good at it? Nonsense. There's no way anyone who likes to fight would want something like that. Even draconiczahak wine Holy Grail was damn sight better than that. Huh? You saw what I wanted, Muramasa? All the things you could ever desire, that was all you wanted? So, what if you're the child of prophecy? you want to act like how you... If you want to act how you think everyone expects, fine. But if no one's gonna say this, I will. Ultra, you're not cut out for fun. But if I quit, I'll be laying everyone down, right? So it's okay, I'll be fine. I know I'm all over my head, I still have no confidence in the ability to actually pull this off. But I'm sure I can at least figure out how to ring the bells of pilgrimage, so I'm gonna keep doing my best to be a good child of prophecy. Yeah, and she's like... She is very similar to, like, her Saber counterpart. Okay, that takes care of my report to the board. Huh? What are you doing up this late, draconiczahak? Everyone besides the Alex is sleeping that out. I was about to return too. Well, if you're having trouble sleeping, do you want to talk about whatever's on your mind? Oh, Dad. Okay, I guess this was behind bound to go up eventually. When Pepperchio said that humans born here can only lie here, I think what I really wanted to say was, humans who remain in very Britain can survive outside it. You've seen a lot of different sides of the land outside of the Fae now. Well, one of them is those prisons they call human ranches. You don't know what's really going on with those places, right? Right, and the large facility Ultra told us not to look at was a giant human manufacturing plant. At first I thought they were being made just like homunculi. I've realized that beside the humans here, and that is the case. Every human here is a clone made from rearranging the DNA of one human. Even though they all started with only one human for the base material, they will come up with hundreds of millions of variations over repeated rearrangements and duplications. And that variation is a rival to the sheer variety of people found in proper human history. The difference is that the humans made here can't be reproduced and their lifespans are predetermined. I don't think the lifespan was intentional. There's probably only so much their cells can take. When I first got to Salisbury, I remember finding odd that there weren't any elderly humans around. There were plenty of elderly fairies, sure, but no elderly humans. True, the real proof rests in the era that the original humans were born in. The area High Queen, Morganspring, began after the tree Eponus died. When she took over Britain and became the lost world instead of a lost wealth, a whole other chronicle of theological novel, basically. That means anything born in this era could survive in the proper human history too. But Fae Britain was a lost world supported by a tree impetus and subject to the pretty theological phenomena, meaning anything born in a lost world can't survive outside it. And of course, if being able to cross outside the boundary into a higher level phenomenon, like being ascribed to the front of heroes, that will let them survive a proper human history as well. But obviously that's not the kind of thing that just anyone can do. This is just a speculation on my part, but I guess this is that this Britain didn't originally have humans. Not that they've been essentially created here. Fairies and humans have switched roles. Here fairies are real and humans are fantastical made-up creatures. That's why humans in the fairy era can't survive in a reality-based proper human history. Whatever feelings you have about the humans are treated here are yours. You can want to change things, or you can want to give things up, but you shouldn't impress your own morality upon them. Even if their lives seem like a fleeting illusion to outsiders, they are very real to them. As for the angels themselves, every life form's time has to come to an end someday. It's kind of sad that these people won't get more time, but sure, but that's all it is, sad. There's nothing you need to get grief over. The important thing is that everyone's life here, they're trying to go, and how far they manage to get. And I don't mean literal physical distance, I mean picture-perfect reason to exist. Behind the ultimate, a distant point that says, this is the kind of species we are. Hey now, why do you look like you're about to cry? Did I just say not to grieve over? Anyway, I'm more worried about the opposite situation. Humans from Fairy Britain might not be able to leave, but the fairies in it could if they wanted. Just like how Morgan said she was going to expand her territory. There could be fairies here who want to come over to proper human history. And if one of them should be evil enough to consider an evil of humanity, right. Here, take another look at this mural. Remember what it was called the Abyssal Wyvern? In general, the legends like these have been passed around for a very Britain. Now, prophecies made by the Mirror Clan, so there's a very good chance this mural was based on one of those prophecies. One here that says the 6 clans gather around to worship an enormous peace in a land with no gods. I didn't say anything about first when I found this mural because there are so many people around. But look at the markings underneath it. Fairies here probably don't know what this says because it's not written in fairy language. But these are probably art groups, which predate even the Hebrew writing system. I'm guessing they were either written here about 14,000 years ago or during one of our proper human history's ancient civilization eras. Or someone used them deliberately more recently to pass the message that they would be understood in the future, hopefully only by humans at that. Of course, they form a single word. Harmonious. It's the name of an ancient Celtic god, proof that the gods did once exist in the land of Fae. Tamlin Lancelot, Lady Bargus, Nee Gawain. As of this moment, both are returned from their mission to Walsh Woods. I'm amazed that Gawain's actually returned. Tamlin, make your reports to Her Majesty. Tell me. Oh, I will only have the unbridged truth. Yes, High Queen, I cleansed the forest wells just as you commanded. During the mission, if I fought the child of prophecy in the foreign mage and the traitorous Oberon. And so I lost the name you give to me. I return to you now, simply as Bargus.
This is hilarious. How the mighty Sir Gawain has fallen. You know, running back here with your tail between your legs is quite charming, at least for a dog, Duchess. So, this is the second time you let the child prophecy get you away from you. You know, nothing to say for yourself. Mother may be kind of understanding, but if she has her limits. We completed the mission you gave us, Your Majesty. The forest is cleansed. Bargus stopped fighting simply because she has no longer need to. Tamlin Gawain suffered no defeat, unlike you, Tristan. Was that shot at me, Lancelot? You're so lousy at it. I'm honestly not sure. And lose the freaking masquerade. Why should I have to listen to you back-talking me if you don't even have the guts to show your face? I was always stating a fact.
Whoa, Lady Lancelot showed her face. She usually only does that during ceremonies. What a incredible stroke of luck. That long silver hair, those glowing eyes, they shine like crystals. Surely the one-of-a-kind dragon fairy. Don't worry about me, Lancelot. This has nothing to do with you. I wanted to try and help you. I just took it off because it was in the way.
So that's what... So what, you're on Team Loser too, Lancelot? I can't believe you didn't even try to defend yourself. Did something happen to Lancelot? She usually seems unflappable. Your Majesty, I cannot deny I was defeated. I have betrayed your trust in me, and I researched the name of all Tamlin. I'll accept whatever punishment you judge me to fate. Indeed, it is unthinkable that Tamlin should be defeated by a child of prophecy. You are therefore commanded to remain in your own lands that reflect on your fairy art. We have worked tirelessly to keep the peace and order of the fairy planet these past 2 centuries. Now it's time for you to rest. So the Black Dog Duchess is relegated to Manchester. She's no longer going to be on the front line. Now that's a chance to find the most promising upcoming knight in her ranks, to have them bestowed with Tamlin's gifted name in their place. Yes, there's no other fairy in Britain who can possibly take Bargus' place. So, are you sure it's a good idea to give her leave, Mara? Should you be out there backing up with Rose? May I please say something, Your Majesty? I believe Bargus should atone for her sins on the battlefield.
We received reports that rebel forces in London are continuing to grow in number. The Fang Clan alone may not be enough to stop them. We should send Vargas out there and have her defeat the child prophecy once and for all. You are absolutely joking, yes? Do you believe that humans are capable of being Rogos? But Lord Rogos is over 1,000 years old. Sure, he can't still be in shape too. Absurd. Ignorance is truly would seem to be bliss. Huh? I have already sent a reinforcements to Oxford. They should arrive before the forces tomorrow. Together they will be more than enough to raise London. Vargas will not be needed there. I see. Now I understand, Your Majesty. An excellent decision as always. Vargas, where's Knight Platoon? He still has yet to report to me. Did he have some apprehension about? Platoon has returned. What could have happened to him after I last saw him? Knight Platoon, I went our separate ways once the forest was cleansed. He did not tell me where it was going. I see. If you did not know where he was either, then they must have fallen to a foreign mage or encountered a group of Moors. Regardless, the sensation that the sports must mean he's died. Fairies have declined so deplorably, even those who have survived the wars against the Moors. Very well then, leave now, officers. I can stomach your incompetence no longer. Yes, High Queen, I'm sorry we could be more useful. Your Majesty, wait, may I speak? So you are willing to risk your life to do so. Where is still herself policy? Very well, I know you have this. What you have to say will be nonsense, but say it anyway. Thank you, High Queen. What I wish to say is, I cannot believe that the foreign mage truly means to destroy Britain. He worked with the child prophecy to repel the calamity of Norwich. Accepted your invitation to Camelot, and even went out of his way to try to protect the Welsh woods. Remember not, he's far more trustworthy than kind of rabbit who seeks to disturb his peace. Vargas. Great calamity will be upon us soon. Sure, we can all use help we get. If the foreign mage is not actually our enemy, his knowledge could be more powerful and asset. Please, let me try to negotiate with proper human history. The child prophecy may be a traitor, but the foreign mage may be alright to... No, I will not hear any more of your nonsense, Vargas. Under no circumstances will I cooperate proper human history, regardless of the perils that we may face. As to you, fear. Every fairy alive now will likely die in a great calamity. But as long as Britain remains attacked, and with me with it, nothing else matters. Our High Queen's response is incredible! Did she really say we are all gonna die, but the Camelot will still be safe, right? Of course it will! Why would she want to rule Britain with no subjects? The High Queen is still a fairy at heart. Without us, there will be no point in protecting the land. Here, Murray Vargas, get it through your that boulder atop of your shoulders, would you? If I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Mark couldn't care less about fairies. Looks at the looks on those officers' faces was priceless. I can only imagine how much fun it would be to see them panic once the show really begins. Is she serious? Then the High Queen really has no intention of saving her subjects. Gotcha, so that's the scoop of the High Queen's reinforcements. I have nothing more to say, I'll just keep an eye on things and play it by ear. My next entree is draconiczahak. I don't care about the battle between liberals and the round table. Whoa, you're kidding me. Pepper Jr.'s on Millennium too? Damn, that was close. I have a point right into the minefield if you haven't warned me. Thanks for telling me this, I owe you one. Don't you worry, I'll keep my distance from Millennium. There'll be plenty of our chances in the future. Honey, I'm home! Ah, that was so good. I should have seen Vargas shaking in her boots. You would never guess that ultimately horrible thing, Mar. Hey, was someone just here? Oh, hello, Asen. I was suspecting you back so soon. Man, that infinity mirror of Morgan's is something else. Hell, it's practically magic. Proper humans who sure never had such a quick and easy method of transportation. Yeah, and even if there was one. Only of which who were behind the times wouldn't be able to use it. That alone makes it worthy of respect. These fairies have no idea what makes Morgan really scary. Deep down, they're still to Mr. as an insolent upstart, a fairy who can't even make scaramouche without using marriage craft. as he asks me the other way around. She's a scary, powerful fairy who supplements her already sane fairy powers with even crazier Minecraft. She's good at teleports. Got a teleportation cell that's factory to the dimensional connector, made by linking the base mirror with a bunch of sub mirrors. She's got 12 lances that shine at the end of the world, all around Canvas main gate. She's got a huge tower of the battlefield, covering all the Britain. She's got the garden where she's sealed ruin. On top of that, you even formed race ships. Without coffins, not even the Shadi could ever pull that off. I never would have guessed that she's rewhisking cavities off to ancient times that contain the damage in the past. Seriously, she's got a complete card, having a 10 win around. On top of all that, it's just overkill. Right? Right? I knew you understand, Barrel. Seriously, why does she keep free Temlin around when she could easily just do with just me? I keep telling her I should be the only special one. I'm one and only daughter after all. But she hardly even talks to me. Oh, don't worry about it. Morgan's just bashful, that's all. You turn out to be exactly the sort of delicate princess I helped you to raise. You can tell she cares about you, right? Why don't you think she would hang on to one of her affinity mirrors, sub mirrors, so she can always call you back to her at a moment's notice, no matter where you are or what might be happening. If that isn't telling on you, I don't know what is. It's a way more love than any parent shows their kid in proper human history. Really? So Mars really does love me? Am I really fit to be your daughter? Of course, from where I stand, that is disgustingly obvious how much she cares. She just wants you to be free. Who cares what those dumb fairies say about you? You should be just cut loose and do whatever you feel like, princess. Of course I will. There's nothing I love more than hearing fairies scream in pain. I only come to see Woodrose at Battlefield just to see a mountain of the corpses piled high. I just wish my Noah Phantasm could target more than one fairy at a time. I do envy that about Bargus. Maybe I should ask Mer to give hers to me. Alright, we can't use hers anymore, huh? I guess I should be more concerned with the child prophecy. It's hard to believe she can actually beat Bargus. Is the Master Shire really strong enough to defeat the Tamlin? Good question. Now that she's made it this far, I guess I am a fair stake. Whatever it is, his skills as a mage, he's got to be one of the best masters out there. Really, when you think about it, he's got an absolute shit ton of experience. You don't beat Chris Shire will die by accident. So the fact that you pulled that off, it's got to be mean that he's a better master me. And to be a good master, he must have a serious bonds with his servants. On the battlefield, masters and servants fight like they're one bind and one buy. The strength of those bonds are that let them defeat Bargus. One mind, one buy, so they never deceive each other or betray each other. You're a master too, right, Beryl? Do you even have a servant of your own? Huh, who knows? Maybe I haven't formed a contract yet. But seriously, come on, Beryl. You know, like you're slacking off. This is ridiculous. So this must be fate. Totally fate. Hey, Beryl, do you think I could be your servant? Do you think I could find a primary treats, even though I'm just a fairy who everybody hates? Sure, I bet a fairy could become a servant. Maybe I'll even form a contract with myself, if I feel like it, princess. But right now, I want to talk about the Morales deathmatch. Now that I got nothing to do in London, I got some extra time on my hands. So I could use your help in laying the groundwork for that. What comes next? Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom. Good guys, be right back. During the Kyo fireworks festival. Oh. So what the hell is this crap? But that is true to Tiara?
Oh, yes.
Tiara's secretly my waifu? Oh
Yes.
my god!
Wait.
That's a good
Holy
picture.
Oh
shit,
my-
that's great.
That's good.
Lord.
Imagine one of those existing, at least a good one. Oh, thanks, Jason. And I wouldn't consider myself a role model, but I guess plays outstanding. Is this better, Jakester? I'm standing. Okay. Prove that Kyuhime is sexy.
When did I ever say that?
What do you think?
Ew! What the fuck? Ugh!
Hey,
Disgusting.
she's sexy. She's hot and sexy. Wait, it's a harem girl. What is wrong with you guys?
Kill her with fire. Hey! My lord First Hassan, please kill this... What is this thing? A lizard with fire?
No! Don't
Snake.
kill the belly dancer!
She's a snake, sadly.
Yes. Oh good, even better. Kill the snake.
Oh, sorry, Spire. It only goes... It's up to... I haven't set it up for the art, but... That way I don't have to change the pot. Alright, back. Okay, now let's get to you. Okay, it looks like we're gonna be in road rows here. Up to 4 sermons in this class. Where is... one enemy. Chapter 15. Defending London. And oh boy, for actually an hour. God damn, that chapter, last chapter was long. Well, seeing all these soldiers seen together in the town square really likes... Like, right drives it home the idea of they're all about to go to battle. And you're all here too, how come? I thought you were gonna be fighting just yet. We're not. We just didn't think it'd be right to be the only ones relaxing in the war room. What's some that's bread with jam, habura mao? It's really sweet. Nah, I don't think so. It looks like a game. Don't give me heartburn. Anyway, are we missing someone? Hey, Muramasa, looks like you're about to nod off But before that, can you tell me what happened to Oberon? Oberon, now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while now. Oh no, he might be because I was holed up in the forest all last night, working on something little out of my wheelhouse. Ain't that exactly the first time he's thrown off on his own? Not a whole bunch of women in London, you know. Knowing him, he's probably off at Salisbury, putting the moves on Aurora or something. Yeah, I wish I could say he'll never do that since he's not a lowlife like you, but... Of course, but no cigar, Muramasa. Of course, more my type now. I have to agree with them. Like, Cora's probably more my type. Oh, hey. There you are, Oberon. How's it going? Good morning, Oberon. Good morning, Karif. My. You and Habichar are like bright waves of pure sunshine. Hope you don't grow up to be a couple of ghastly grown-ups like some others I can name. Alright, sorry about that. How about you don't try to play instant either. It's okay. When I played the field, nobody ever knows who I am, even if I work for a romantic company. My job is to sell dreams to people who just love stories. Don't you agree, Draconiczahak? Exactly. I didn't expect you to take this seriously. Alright, let's see. People who love stories are people who love their livelihoods, who know how valuable their livelihoods are, and yet they can still dream what they would be like to live a very different life. Yep, Brisley's gang should be just making their way out of the river now. With any luck, the soldiers we place around all the rapids that make it look like we are a target committed defense. Will be enough to keep Woodrose from realizing we're sent out. Too many soldiers for us to actually be able to defend London if we are attacked now. Let's just hope that army level staring contest keeps up until evening. Woodrose is ahead of Fankman, which I'm told that means that he's very cautious. By now, I'm sure you must know about the Novavian refugees who came from Salisbury. As well as the volunteer soldiers came directly from Norwich Boston ranks. So bearing that some exceptional circumstances number, it seems like pretty likely that he'll try to make a move on London without a concern. Emergency! The enemy's on attack! Woodrose and main forces head our way right now. What in the world could they be thinking? They must know there's no way they can take down London with only 2 companies. We know. We can't stay hold up any longer. We'll head out to the battlefield to meet him. Our archers almost ran out of arrows yesterday. They won't able to save fire for an hour now. Earl, have your platoon change straight at them. So, London, have your platoon right out to the east gate and hurry. Count, do you think you can command volunteer soldiers from Norwich? Leave it to me, hon. I'll send them out to the west gate and have to fight them with Rose's forces. Don't think they'll be very effective, but at least they should take some pressure off our 2 platoons. So as long as Orlan and Landon's troops can buy us some time, I'll give Personal Scar a chance to sneak up behind Woodrose. That's right. If Woodrose is attacking because he's getting antsy for effectively, we just have to keep him from scratching that itch. If they make it through the main gate, we'll lose. If we can keep them out of the castle, we'll win. Attila, Altria, draconiczahak, I'd like you to back up Aurora's. No, I'd like you to defend London as her primary fires. Hold the fort while we're gone, Oberon. We're gonna go out there and start to bang the castle.
名城しがたきレイトショードロドロの評価をしあなた私の職種は残忍ですよよしならば惨めですね輝きは空に陸に海にいいえ輝きは人にこそブライトエハンドメンよしよしいい子だはいやるしたんやるがしゃん楽しみましょう
Okay, that gets us some charge.
残酷に落としてあげるこれが欲望の果て肥大したエゴの末路カーストカッティングクレーター思い知れました
That's hard tonight. And lock.
切り刻むや切り刻むトランプ見切れあっグーからワルツエタワール程度やればいい切り刻むトランプ見切れるか
Alright, we need to get care of these things.
そうですね。そのように笑わせないでくれます？光よ。楽しみましょう。怖い怖い。ぶち抜いてあげる。いや、切り消さない。
Okay, I'm actually getting good with these cards here.
楽しみましょう。あ、グー、から、ワルツ、エトワール。この程度。
That's kind of pointless there.
悔しくなんかありません。あら、怖い怖い。 そう、思う存分やれ。
But yeah, we're actually probably good. Although, I can't wait to get to Rubros. I can't
邪魔者には
remember what his myth actually is. Very, I mean, it's what Fairy folklore says about him, though. But
楽しみましょう。見切れる。あ、グー、から、ワルツ、エトワール。この程度。さて、カードはどういうか。考えなれば。いざ、全時死にそうらえ。死なず。承知。ホムライ、ここに。よしよし、いい子だ。あ、お任せを。サラソージュの花のすなわちこの世の摂理を知るがいい。諸行無常、超過実践。
love how he's trying to pump
ないに
nothing.
程があってよ。
It's kind of funny. Yeah, I guess we're facing Woodrose himself. Our forces are in position in front of London, sir. The round table army is setting out platoons of 200 soldiers each way from the north, east, west, and gates, and appears to be gearing up to attack from us from 3 different directions. Understood. You have a good head on your shoulders, at least for a human. Tell me, human, then Timmy, what are you making of the situation? Do you seem like they're about to fight a quick skirmish and run back to the castle again, like they have been? No, sir. I can't explain it very well, but it seems much more serious this time. I don't think they're planning to retreat at all. Feels like they're helping on holding you back here no matter what, sir. Ha! Exactly. They're clearly stalling time. Percival's nowhere to be seen, right? I know about his pathetic had to get to drop on me with a separate squad. I'd do the same in his position, but he's a day too late at least. I can't imagine the look on his face as seeing the empty remains of our old camp.
where he thought our forces would still be stationed. And there's not at all. He even attempts to hurt back here, he'll be straight into the Queen's reinforcements. Even if he manages temporarily gives them the slip, he'll only end up sandwiched between them and my own forces. He has no chance to make it back to Londinium. And with him gone, the Rotti arm is no more than a glass table waiting to be smashed. Now, ray our soldiers and forget about the riffraff from the west gate. A part of the main gate is the rapids will be thinly guarded now. Or have our nimble scouts sneak in wherever they can. Tell the soldiers that show Londoners have this. No mercies. Man, woman, child. That makes no difference. Anyone who was spurring her Majesty's protection efforts and kept all British safe for 2,000 years is no more than a common criminal. Kill them all! Don't let a single one of the Londoners' residents escape with their lives! That feels too strong for my enhancements to reach everyone. Those troops that are over there may as well be saying ducks. Oh crap, London's platoon is fighting off the second wave. And then you got stage troops with them. Ultra can't take up. Not without Weaver's current position. We must draconiczahak. Alright. Okay, I'll be right back as soon as I cut this thing. Downside, you can come too, Harbinger. We need help up all we can get now. This really isn't my thing, but alright. I guess I can kick some ass and still keep draconiczahak safe.
Okay, up to 4 in this quest. Alright, let's go with that.
大丈夫。私にお任せください。
Here, that's just a freaking Cali.
私の触手は残忍ですよ。惨めですね。フォーリナー。フォーリナー。困ったアリさんたちですね。こけしられます。
Alright, that'll do it.
乙女の秘密見ちゃいます？ちょっと美味しそうなのでクークーお腹が鳴っちゃいました。小さいですね。
Or not.
フォーリナー。任務時間ですね。ポー。ダブル。エネルギーイン。セットアップ。 行くぞアクト1。エーテル宇宙の権威をお見せしましょう。私の触手は残念ですよ。これだけは使いたく従いますけど。すごく使いたいです。早期銀河すなわちコスモス、エーテル宇宙スカルの秩序。行くぞツインミニラドディザスター。キャー残酷。
Oh god. This fucking tank.
惨め笑わせないでくれます。こっちこっち。ポーン。アウチ。アウチ。ズバッといきます。笑わせないでくれます。ダブルダイナミック。やりすぎですか。夏といえばカレーですので。笑わせないでくれます。こっちこっち。調べない。ま、勤務時間がいない。
Okay, I wrote real lucky there.
ダブル。
Oh, come on! Take this one. Stop.
笑わせな惨めですね。こっちこっち。
Okay, now they turn to Onis. Okay, somehow Muramatsu is like still fucking okay here. Really just wants to keep on. What the fuck? Wait, what was that?
見直しましたか。ちょっとシリアスになればこんなものです。えっへん。
That thing really didn't look like it belonged here. Did it? Cause God saw him. I swear. Is there anyone that damn fox won't sell to? I think Doma probably.
Never mind that, Mount Miramasa. We got 3 more ahead this way.
David will never be able to defend the East Gate against all of them. They just keep coming. Some of the fighting sources already made their way past the gates and into the castle. Too easy. Humans are nothing without your poison weapons. Saboteurs, find a way to remove the rapid smashing energy bears. No speed control boards surround your summer. Tear any human who tries to interfere with one. They don't have much longer to live anyway. Perfect. There's a human who should be willing to talk. You dear boy, where is your command? Tell us who you know, and we'll make your death quick and painless. Yep, up. Oh man, they'll be headed this way. I don't know what to do. What do I do? I have to find a way to get rid of them before they find Naram, Yuri, and the others. Never mind, you're shaking so much you can't even get the word out. This is a waste of time. I'm amazed you're an effective one to accuse survive this one outside the ranch. So all you're scrying about is finally letting you to rent this whole thing. However, folks, even the last moments of your miserable life, you can't deal with great trouble for us.
out of here, you your horse-faced bastard! Sink into the pit and don't you dare come crawling out of it ever again. Miss Gareth, whoa, that was amazing! Really? So that's that armor and shield gave you... Y'all gave me a look on me then? You bet it does. You really are already amazing regardless. That's one of the queen's own nice you just set fire in like he was nothing. Him, right? Now hurry up and hide with ours. And take care of our soldiers. That'll make your way here. Okay, we're counting you, Sir Knight. Thanks you so much for saving me. That's right. This is war. Death is an unavoidable part of war. But the ones doing the dying should be the soldiers, not the unarmed children. If there aren't any true knights left in Britain, then I'll have to fill the hole myself. Come on, you cowards! You're not laying a finger on London as long as I'm around.
Alright, let's see. Who do bring? Yeah, I guess we'll bring this. The 4 servants are selected your quest. Alright. Actually, how's my Nobu actually? Yes, I need to get Nobu up. Alright. No way, actually, Nobu's fine. Yeah, I can, Nobu's fine, just need to... It's like, MP2, I have enough coins. MP1 for SSRs is like, yeah, I need to get to 6. There we go. I'm ready to get lucky with first tonight. Okay, let's go. Let's see if I can actually get to... Can I get to Joker real fast as a...
この声が全ての
Yep,
魂
right
に
word.
届くと信じてグレイテストソーリングアドテああつまらない惨めな虫けらのコレクションが増えただけでした
Alright. Can't hold him back.
Roundtable army soldiers are doing the best, but there's nothing more we can do. We're overmatched and outnumbered. We have to retreat to London. We can't. If we fall back now, the castle's as good as theirs. Once Percival gets back, we'll have to lead the Roundtable army in a siege against their own castle. Besides, Woodrow is listening to take any prisoners. If he makes it aside, there won't be anyone left to protect. Yeah, alright, then we'll just have to fight to the last. Oh man, I can't believe this. How many times am I gonna have to do this sort of thing?
Try to stay calm, Ultra.
You calm down, draconiczahak. I'm supposed to say calm in this circumstances. I mean, how much fighting have you done in this? If this is just a facing, this is not normal. That's not normal, you know. Just look at Rodro's smirking over there, standing in the middle of the troops. Is super soon. He's pissed me off. You better hope I don't throw a bomb, man. I can totally reach it from here, you know. Just fucking him from here! Yeah, just take the cut off the head, and then the fucking army don't know what the fuck to do. That's right, I can. We're so confident. He's not he'll come to feel something. Wait, then if he does, that means his troops heading towards the enemies that he make are actually Woodrow's main force. That's right, it's Percival. Percival's company made it.
Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then we're gonna continue for the next battles.
Dude, are you really gonna keep going?
Yes.
You bitch!
You make fun of my D&D, so I'm gonna fucking bitch slap you. Like I said.
You know what? No, just to give you the lack of the satisfaction.
Yeah.
I'm just. Oh no. Okay, you're gonna battle. You're gonna battle.
Yeah.
You're gonna not be a bitch.
Yep.
You're gonna not be a bitch.
And you get wrecked by basically XC, Synchro, and Fusion summon monsters all in one fucking.
Imagine one of those existing, at least they go with. Oh, thanks, Jason. And I wouldn't consider myself a role model, but I guess. How's that standing?
Is this better, Jakester? I'm standing.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Rushiko, who is kind to the liver. Yep. You have to be careful. Don't go into the gacha. It will destroy you. It will wreck your life. But if it's for a waifu or husband, no, do it. Roll for the service you want.
Only can fail due to gotcha soul, though.
But yeah, it is just going to just absolutely wreck your life, but it's worth it. But yeah, thank you for coming, mortals. Oh, God, I don't know if I can do this while drunk on fucking water again. Okay, back. Let's see. Alright. What is this one? Alright. Okay, yeah, we just keep the same, yeah, Dominate will probably give Domin up a bit because, yeah. Oh, not against area drive. Duh. Come on, area drive. There we go. That does it. Don't leave a single one of them alive. This so-called army is nothing without Percival. They're no more than rubble. The child prophecy must have hide behind in the castle, trembling about now. At last, I can finally make up for my mistake in Tegego and put that accursed village behind me. Hey, you there! Hasn't there been anywhere from the soldiers who snuck out into the castle ahead of us yet? Not yet, sir. We believe that they're busy looking for a child prophecy. Lord Rose, may I ask you something? Can you describe the child prophecy as evil-looking fairy girl of 16 years? Girl, 16, right? Is there anything else you can tell us about her? No, I don't know what she looks like. I wasn't allowed to attend her audience with the queen, after all. I see. Well, what about intending Dago? Did you see her there? No, I didn't. I never got a good look at her as she fun. Well, no matter. Well, I'll find out once the castles are done. Don't let up on the round table army is completely... Wait. What are those steps? They sound like they're coming from behind us. The Queen's reinforcements? No, they can't be. This isn't for us insignificant front. This can only be Lord Rose. Lord Rose. Percival's forces are attacking us from behind our lines. No, they're practically on top of us. We don't even have a time to regroup. I understand you said we don't have to worry about attack from the rear. What? Are you telling me that they already defeated the Queen's reinforcements? No, that can't be. That's just not possible. All I can tell you, sir, is that they're definitely here, and they're completely unarmed. Our soldiers are excessive for throwing themselves in rapids. They're outmatched now. If we don't do something soon, they'll have us surrounded. What are yours, Lord Rose? We need you to lead us to battle. Surrounded? They have us surrounded? Ah. You want me to wind into the fate myself? Aurora, London. Have your troops move around the enemy's right flanks over by Lundrium. Squad 2, make your way over to Lundrium as well. Keep attacking the right flank of your way. Squad 1 will attack the enemy's main force and take out the commander target. Gather together before they can rebuild their formation. The child prophecy will definitely take advantage of this opportunity. Now, with me, listen and fight with Rose's army once and for all. Yeah! We're with you, Commander Percival! Percival, you made it. It looks like we don't have to worry about the rapids anymore. Now we just have to focus on Rose's army. You hear what I said, Atera? Yeah, I heard. He wants us to come fight him. Are you all good to go? You know it. And the Pink Quad's a verbal punch. We can't pass up a chance to rein him in. Come on, Draconiczahak. We're gonna go for the kill.
我が広はいそうですねこれこそ我が高機動型大広間水陸両用ユナイトハン
Oh, looks like one did survive.
光よカードの力は光の力
Oh, I did forget to put the attack up.
よしよしいい子だ私の触手は残忍ですよコンビニさんにしてあげる気持ちの問題です罪深いことニャルシュタンニャルガシ笑わせないでくれます
Alright.
乙女の秘密見ちゃいますちょっと美味しそうなのでグーグーお腹が鳴っちゃいました小さいですねこれくらい平気でしょ
Okay, now we got Devil Karin back up.
やっと出番惨めですねわかりました本心を告白します
Okay.
バレンタインコラボです
I didn't realize we had that line.
満足しちゃっ
I just love how she's just said that.
たお楽
I'm
しみの
looking
こ
for
こ
a lover! And I can actually wait until probably fall. Get things situated with Twitch that yeah, I can actually start. Yeah, I'll actually start looking for people online. It's over, Robos. We can't get completely surrounded. This can't be happening. How do you get yourself past, Percival? How do you shake the High Queen's reinforcements? Do you have help from the High Queen? Reinforcements, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. You figured out our plan to attack from behind your lines and capture London before we could act. You really knew us to see it, but luckily the artist managed to hold out long enough for us to make it. That's all there is to it. Now, please surrender, Robos. If you surrender, I promise you'll be treated as well as our prisoner of war. We have no wish to spill blood unnecessary. All I am needed is the Queen. Impossible! You never say. You say you never even had the High Queen's reinforcements? I mean, I will explain how you got here so fast, but no, it can't be. That can't be right. That can't be. That would mean the High Queen forsaken me, and she would never do that. Oh, yeah, at least this. That does it. To hell with the propriety. How dare you mock the High Queen's trust in me? Someone's really pissed. Yeah, really pissed them off. Very well, humans. You want to fight me, so be it. I, Woodrose, head of the Fang Clan, shall kill you all with my own hands! Alright, we're gonna try... Yes, I think this is actually... Yeah, this is like a saw battle here. Alright. Look at it. We don't really have a lot of supports, do we? Support only MP. A-ray species? He's a fucking A-ray? Fuck me. For people that don't know, an A-ray is like they're like special beings that were that exist in notes, and they're like super fucking powerful, like human-like beings and stuff. An A-ray has a very fuck me. That's probably gonna even be much worse. Tear off this shit. No, that has no fucking effect.
ここに祈りを捧げましょう。我が友、我が仲間を守らせたまえ。ユニの聖テルネンヌ。ごめんなさい。よし。ドレスが汚れませんよ。
Hey, don't charm me to Dadaru! Only head pattern, damn it. Really has something against Alex, does he? No, he doesn't get to use his MP. Well, we don't get nothing for that. Just as I expected. Dust piled onto the peak of the mountain will still never be more than dust. War is fought between fairies with true power. The soldiers only exist to their majesty's fairy prince's gift, otherwise useless fairies something to do. You peasants could never hope to kill someone like me, no matter how many times I may you are there. Now then, saying this form uses a lot of energy, and it's left me a bit perkish. Forgive me for if my table manners are lacking. No one else can move. definitely going to get another earful about this lair. Oh? He really does have a power king. He buys the beauty of the world itself. Truth be told, that we humans should never have a challenge in the first place. But I've come too far to let it in here. Hear me, sacred spirit. Pass judgment on to my actions. Ooh. Alright. I think I saw that first of all was Buff Quinn, so yeah, I don't think I'll allow him to do that. Oh. Ha! Hear me, sacred spirit. Pass judgment on to my actions. Of course I knew that spirit's power, or told me about it. First way, what should you use to turn Robin? Red breast torment. So I could have seen last one beg for mercy. Speaking of that torment, how did you know I was good? No, I gave it its name, you pathetic worm. I named it after a toy bird I dreamed of defeating a dragon. Seems unlikely to happen now, though. What the? Holy shit. Hey, you not. Huh? What's the character? Oh, hey, let me see. It's not that. I don't see any single hair back here. That's it. Something's not right. Hang on, dirty girl. Say complete press. Richard, Oberon, you're so far alive. Thank goodness. Now, what am I saying? That was obviously another vision. Come on, Gareth. Think, what can you do to stop everyone from getting killed? Gareth, what are you talking about? Ah, I got it. Richard, I need your help, please. You've been jealous of Percival for the way he fights on Harrison, right? Well, now it's your chance to beat a curdy on my Percival. What? I'm definitely gonna get another earful about the Slayer. Oh. He really does have the power of the king. He buys the beauty of when itself. To control humans should never have challenged him in the first place. I have to defeat him or I'll never be able to save her. Forgive me, head of the Fang Clan. Hear me, sacred spirit. Challenge on my. Stop! I know what you're about to do something cool, but hang on for a second. Gareth? No, it's me. And me. Red Pit? Why would one of the service I gave to her or dare to find me? Let's know. It could be. Alright, don't tell me you all fairies have chosen to side with the child prophecy. Yeah! Bro, not even iron weapons can help to defeat me. I'm simply too strong for like some. Oh! That actually hurt? Now, Percival! God, thank you, Gareth. Hear me, sacred spirit, light of my friend's bravery. Please forgive my actions. Oh, now we're doing this again.
What's this? Jill's Dizziness? How's the illicit using the spirit selection? You will pass search of my kind with your 50 voice in paradise. Now's our chance. Let's get him. Right, we can't waste this opportunity, Gareth. Come on, everyone. Alright, let's go. So all I have to do is just...
はい、いいですとも。お任せください。レッツプレイ。
That's it. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I probably should have just put invisible on him. Okay, get it. Okay, good, that works.
この槍が人に許されたものではないとしても、我が魂を込めて暗き世の東大とならん。アイネス最高破れたり。
Yeah, now he doesn't have this buff subtracting him now. No, I probably should have got it to you. God damn!
よしよし、シロは偉いね。めちゃくちゃにしてあげる。慌てない慌てない。おてんばかな。でも楽しい。お手立てしておきめトランプ。やっちゃうね。身も心も生きていた痕跡さえも溶かして行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ。アレスガティメルトアウト。楽しみましょう。キャー。
Okay, now it's out to just one bar.
いいよ。慌てない慌てない。我は禁断の飛躍。導くものなの。イグナトゥフルトゥ君が我その真髄を宿す写しみとならバラの眠りを超え、いざ究極の門へ
Oh,
と至ら。
you were trying to use that guts?
ライゾン。
Sorry, you're not using shit.
やればいいんでしょ。おてんばかな。でも楽しい。モンスターダース。お手立てしておきめダーアンドゥ。
God damn!
私の経験値のくせに。
Well, no different melt there.
待って、もうすぐよ。
そうきたか。あそどうしがたいの。参考を超越し御帝を凌駕せし覇者、それこそが始皇帝、すなわち陳である。これを賜わす。ひれ伏すがよいぞ。
イブティ
そうきたか。ほう。
Oh, the king's about to get smacked by an emperor here.
ひれ伏すがよいぞ。
悪くなかったわ。
Well, that takes care of him. Well, he isn't really a servant, so yeah, I guess.
Impossible! Impossible! I'm the Grand Duke, head of the clan. I can't be defeated by humans. This will never stand. Never! He's getting away. He's headed for the River of Tears. Damn it, if we lose him now, we'll never get another chance. Somebody go after him. Years, I can't even catch my breath. Rah! And there it goes. Blood. It's bleeding. It won't stop. I can't last much longer. Stay away. Stay away from me, you lousy good for nothing. Where would you be if you weren't for me? Did you forget how I chose you? You were just another piece of human trash before I found you. I saw your talent for fighting. I recommended you. I know that. I won't be here now if not for you. And I'm grateful for you to that. You saved my life, yes, but I still have to take yours. Forgive me, Duke of Oxford. Stop it! You can't kill me. You can't kill Britain. I'll have to thank God. Who will be left to protect it? Stop! Stop! Farewell, Father. I will pay for the sin in paradise one day, I promise. Oh, damn. Everyone's already on the run. The battle's over. All non-combatants can come out from hiding. All mags can assemble to the main gate. Enemy soldiers who surrender peacefully will be even taken to the side of our future Western Presidential District. Those who wish to visit, please speak to the Kipman Bridge. I repeat, Woodward's army is on the run. Victory is ours! It's finally over. Says somehow, thank goodness, everyone's okay. No, wait, everyone's not okay. Percival says to move since he collapsed. We have to treat him right away. Gareth! Gareth! Can you bring Redbit over here now? We have to hurry to Percival. Woodrose died in battle. Around 20% of the Fangvine attackers have surrendered and are now POWs of the Round Table Army. The rest of fled to Oxford. Without Woodrose leading, I doubt the Fangvine will continue to function as an army. I may have passed the second big obstacle, not without sacrifice. I say it takes care of most of the obstacles here in South. What do you think, Count? If I say so, I think we have enough of a foundation here to make the move in Camelot if we have to. Ultra's run 2 bells. Without her companion, she defeated Woodrose. And most importantly, it's wonderful how she didn't mistreat the Fangclan after winning. She didn't pursue the furious they fled, and she is to train those who surrender without the care and respect. She truly embodies the Round Table's army's vision. A world where humans and fairies can coexist peace free of the Queen's oppressive regime. I'll say that puts the child prophecy on an minimum equal footing with the Queen. That's right, we have no desire to kill all fairies. We had no choice but to fight Woodrose as he aligned himself with the Queen, but the Fangclan is still essential to keep his parents safe. I can't imagine Norwich is the last that we'll see of Great Calamity, no matter how strong they may be. Tamlin are still just individuals. If there's going to be a large Australia Morse, then we need the Fangclan to combat them. So once the Round Table's army regroups and officially occupies Oxford. Indeed, the question is, who will we defend? Percival would be the best choice. If he hadn't been the one to kill Woodrose, the Fangclan wouldn't follow him now. Lord Bogart, who is a badge to the Starfield, would have been good for choice too, if he's still alive. Well, if you don't worry, I'll find someone who can fill the position. After all, Atura is now the child prophecy to defeat the Queen in both name and deed. So we're going to get more support. It's not just Norwich and Salisbury. All we have to do now is find natural leaders familiar with the Fangclan among them. Now the real question is, what comes next? We may no longer have to worry about being backstabbed, but we need to decide where to march on the Camelot and go read another rebel. You have to weigh your options carefully when you're working with half an army. Round Table Army Medical Tent.
can hear the rain. It's 2013. I still live in Salisbury Cathedral, ringing. Of course, it's my birthday. It's a happy day. Today I was chosen from among many other Arcanis to wheel of spirit selection. It's the day the American who predicted the advert of a child prophecy disappeared for Britain, and it's the day the person I love most despaired over the thing she loves the most. Sorry to keep you late, Ultra. Don't worry, I have the good news. Commander Percival has regained conscious. He's recovered at the incredible rate. In fact, he'd say he's good to. He really has reached the limits of human ability. Anyway, when he told him about him, you'd like to see him. He asked me to let me meet you in right away. Oh, thank goodness. He really is. I've been worried for long. Victory. Yeah, he deserves all the credit in the world if he's scoring the round table's Iron's victory. Thank you for coming all this way, draconiczahak. Your hair is black with a little black. The soldiers already told me what happened after I collapsed. I'm so relieved that the battle's almost right after, and no more with less loss of life. Round Table Army did a great job of living up to our ideals. We may even be able to make peace with the Fang clan. Is something wrong? Why do you look both sad and shocked? Oh gosh, you're not worried I'm a ghost or a nightcall or something, do you? Come on now. We humans don't stick around once we die. Forgive me finding you see, really, when you get to the right down to it, my serious is all I have going to for me. How can I put this? You don't perfectly fine at all. What happened to your hair? Huh? What about my hair? All those cheers I'm hearing for the series must mean the Round Table's armies won. Now that the Salisbury is firmly on the child property side, I can only welcome Ultra anytime. I do feel a little bad for Bubo's side. I know I accepted Oberon's request to keep him occupied at Round Table's army advance, but I can't help but wonder if maybe I went too far. So he was just so cute. Being all shy, I can help but myself. It's not your fault, Allura. Those Bubo's lost because he wasn't strong enough, that's all. He took more of his faith in him at face value to fall. He was also overconfident as a powerhouse in any way. He should have taken humans more seriously. No, my darling. Even that would, if it was just the two of us here, you sure must speak ill of the Queen. When his ears aren't just for show, you'll never know what they might be whistling. You're right. I'm sure Cora would give me an earphone right now if she heard me. Where is she now, anyway? Isn't she your right hand? Cora went out to greet the envoy from Gloucester. It seems that Moran has a special message for me. I can't wait to hear it. Moran's always been at the top of the hottest trends, after all. She must be planning a very special event to commemorate the child property's victory. What about you, Aura? Are you going to accept Moran's invitation? Well, of course. Moran is one of my dearest friends. I always will be here for her. You can come with me too, won't you? But possibly go without my knight. Good point. I can't let you fend for yourself in Gloucester. Oh, goody. Then we have to find a lovely new outfit for you. Your usual armor is possibly identifying our fairies. What about this dress, or maybe this one? I can't wait to see how adorable you'll be. Goodness me, you really haven't changed a bit since we first met. You really are a precious treasure, the most darling princess in all princess. I love you so much. Thank you. Or but you're wrong. You're the most beautiful being in the world. Remember, I am your knight. I only exist to serve you, not Morgan. You're right. That's true, isn't it? I'm so delighted to hear you say that. But you really shouldn't say such things. You are misunderstood enough as is. Britain's about to enter a stage centered around the child prophecy. You can say that I'm the most anything. Please, dear one, don't back in the wrong course here. Especially not when Morgan's raised in yours. None that matters to me. You are my only star, Aurora. I don't know anything about the fairy trends or authority. I don't need to. As long as you're right, that's all I. Oh, you're really still a child, aren't you? But then again, you might make me the first judge of the child prophecy's character. Please, I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you think that a child prophecy will truly shine brighter than anyone else in Britain, like prophecy says? Laconic Rabbit, you've received an invitation from the Paul from Marion Colchester. What would you like to do? Huh? She wants to throw a ball now of all times? I see. She just wants to toy with the child of prophecy. She's still just as nasty as ever, I see. Tell her that tonight the Queen Queen will not be attending. Besides, who would think I'll be caught dead in a city full of humans? Arthur Malay. Malay, we have to force the soldiers in the south. The Round Table Army and the Child of Prophecy have defeated Rivers and his army. Round Table Army lost the 5th of their forces, but they also been getting more than enough recruits to make up for that. We expected the first train the troops to go to the vast in about a week. I see Rivers is all barked up by after all. Alright, if nothing else, that means one of Camelot's walls has fallen. Tell the other officers we'll be crossing the starport as soon as we get the giant crops have finished training. Woo! Oh, pardon me, my lady. But I just can't contain my excitement. As long as we're about to march on to Camelot. We're just getting things ready. The plan has been the works of 1,000 years since the last king plan of the Queen Clan was put in place. Make sure that neither you nor our officers get ahead of yourselves. Oh god, your hearts are showing. Of course, if you're eager for a punch, that's simply out of this world. I wouldn't stop you. Just make sure you're ready to be turned into chocolate and skewered on my steel heels, and for at least 1,000 years serves. Or Sir Malay, not a single one of the Northern Fairies would make a move until you say so. So those kids really beat Bloodrose, huh? Morgan's most powerful guard, at any rate, who defeated the King of Moors, who is just more trouble than the Tamlin. Hint, nice job. I'm actually impressed. That's the kind of competition I'm looking for, Altria. If you're going to compete with me for a throne, you're going to have to make a good fight of it. I'm back, Lady Marin. Did anything happen while I was gone? Oh yes, preparations for the balls are coming along nicely. In fact, they just sent out the invitations. What do you think, what about you? Are you able to handle a job even on short notice? But of course, I haven't let my true colors shown like that since Olympus. Between the bone crunch and the screams of terror and the object of despair, I enjoy myself immensely. Of course, I also sense seems Little Rose is no longer with us as herself, but that's hardly my concern. I'm sure the child prophecy and the child news thought they could just like they always could do. Much as I love the expression, it certainly does seem that Corn Rat will bite the cat. At any rate, you're quite sure you're okay with this. This is another clan leader gone for good. Sure, that's too bad for Vivos. I never thought he'll die in the battle against humans, but of all things. But the fake guy is still alive and well. If the strugglers are hiding in Oxford, they won't be able to be so quick to join the Round Table Army. They need to regroup. I'm sure they're gonna give it to them. Prince Guardians, the Fey Clan, and the one deterrent that will free us from all the Lion Queen is mine. I'm not gonna let the child prophecy have him, much less the officer who knows where. Wouldn't you mind if I took a look in the absence of the time being? I've been very curious to follow up on the lead that Lord Oberon gave me about the dragon maze you see. I do mind, but I also understand. I would like to talk to you more, but but that's really why you came to Britain. Is not really why you came to Britain, is it? So, as your friend, I won't try to stop you. Good luck with your search. So, do try to come back as soon as you can, okay? I can't wait to hear about the horribly good news. Of course! I always make a point to never waste my time. You can't kill me. You can't kill me. Who the hell do you think I am? I'm the son of the Grand Duke. Wait, Neck. I am the warrior who defeated the king of the Moors in the war. I am the pride of the clan that protected Britain alongside High Queen Morgan no longer than anyone. There's no way I can get defeated in a trifling bout like that. My wound, my fierce is closed. It's a personal note. That wasn't just him. That fairy girl was responsible for this. How dare serve her alliance? Pierce me. The only explanation is no, that's not just it. Ripus or his escort. If he's still allowed to arm out to your army, then you just serve bear robos. That's the High Queen's personal guard you've seen yourself, right? Yeah, Queen Morgan has changed over the last 2 millennia. First she tried in the Tam Lin. Then she adopted a fairy girl who knows what to clan. And now she's chosen an outsider human that is her husband. Personally, I've always thought you would be the perfect partner for her. Now I feel such a fool for stepping back and letting your relationship with flourish. Aurora, do you really mean that? I always thought you despised me! Oh, silly. I've never despised you. You're a hero. You saved Britain and the disasters countless times. Everyone with the 6 clans, you're the closest to the primary of fairies. There's not a fairy out there that doesn't admire you. But you swore loyalty to the High Queen. Would it be right for a fairy like myself to come between you and her majesty? So I never stopped thinking about you, the US one, who truly kept Britain safe for all those years. Don't know that what Aristotle was thinking about with their prophecy can't possibly be true. The true king of Britain is never High Queen Morgan, nor the child of prophecy. It's you, Rose. You're the one who truly deserves to be our king. No, it can't be. Aurora, all the fairies would never betray me. Ripit must have gone over to enemy side on his own. Yes, he was always on one. That's it. I could go to Salisbury, and sure Aurora will put me up in there. Now that I've been defeated, I'm sure Oxford will still be occupied. But once I've recovered from my wounds, I'll go right back there and give the Round Table Army a fasting day to serve. I am Woodrose, head of the Fang Clan, and the strongest warrior in all of Britain. We do not need the Tamlin. If I kill them all myself, High Queen Morgan see that I'm the one to. Oh, please. That's never gonna happen, Rose. What kind of chick do you think is gonna take you in that fairy? You had your ass handed to you dismissed. Real cut. What are you doing here? Have you come to laugh at me? What do you think I have time for that? Ha! I swear, you got muscles for days, but nothing between your ears. That's right. There's not why Morgan's lost faith in you. Where were you ever gonna get for a 6 soul yours, your yesterday's news? What are you saying, you bastard? No, never mind. Shut up! Just shut up! You're wrong. Her Majesty would never. You still get it. Here, let me spell it out to you for why a person was able to sneak up on your fortress. I could never send any reinforcements. Overgrown mutt who can't do what he's told. Go striping around other women is an obstacle, not an asset. You were cut loose, just like the Round Table Army. Stop it! Stop it! Her Majesty would. She would never. Now, Tristan, do it. You get it. Alright, way to go, Lady Spindle. That was perfect. I knew you had the markings of witch in you. You pulled off my granny's old curse like it was nothing. Really? I'm glad to hear that, but I'm also kind of not. Whatever I just did, it felt super gross. I don't think I want to do it again. Don't worry, you can't. It was a secret art. You can only cast it as a spell once in a lifetime. Because casting it literally rots your soul. If you want to try it out, best to let someone else do it. Now here, let me have that, princess. It should be... It's still being strong, right? That's not the kind of thing you should be carrying around with your beautiful fingers. Okay, I really like the way this thing feels, but if you insist, what is it anyway? Woodrow's liver or something? Something like that. Remember when I told you about how proper human history witches can turn into animals? There's a lot of pieces go in that spell, and it's not the kind of thing you can cast in a day. But where there's a will, there's a faster way, like so. Not easily collecting in any parts of creatures you want to become, but definitely the quickest way. Oh shit. Oh, we're back here. Fragment. You kind of like the voice of Road Rose, but good God, his voice really is hard on the throat. He's Act2 Savior, Elector of the Black Knight, and Tarat the Tamlin, and Mash, the mysterious Shield Knight who claimed to have come from 2,400 years in the future. Together, these four companions traveled the land of Britain, now free the clan of warfare, as they made their way towards the pit. The year was Fate Era 400, and about 6 months before the coronation was to be held in London. So you have actually been rewarded several times, and it's like you've just been alive for a really long time. That's right, wherever I banish the calamity, I'm always hiding out in the cave, or resting in a coffin for a while. Let's see, I think I usually sleep for about 20 years or so. Anyway, disappearing like that, there's no more everyone thought I died in a fire. So why would you hide away from everyone like that? Would you really want to shower you with gratitude for saving them from calamity? No, they wouldn't. I'm Castor, the one who channels the voice of paradise. Most fairies and Brits hate everything about me. If I stuck around after banishing calamity, I would end up being the cause of conflict myself. So I decided to hibernate while I let the clan leaders handle the post-calamity politics. Hibernate, innocent, sleeping all winter while there's not enough food to go around. That's right, plus it was a great way to recover the magic energy I spent banishing the calamities. But we'll have that do this time. Things are going to be changed in Britain now that Luther's going to be king. This last spell, I mean, will no longer be a world where people kill each other for no reason. The fact that you said that the future, that it's the era of the High Queen, is proof that this world must have changed. Well, I guess that's true. Very Britain I knew was ruled by a single monarch, but still. Are things really terrible in Britain right now, Asek? I know you said the clans were always fighting, but I can't imagine all the fairies would be so aggressive. There's only so much in the land of Britain. These days, there's not enough for each clan to have their own territory, but that wasn't always the case. The land of Britain was very literally made from and built upon the bodies of the fairies. Only took from now the constant thousands of fairies be killed every day in constant warfare. So very conflicted clans fighting over limited land would reach in this land world great more than the land to live on. For that reason, hating and killing the other clans was just not accepted by courage. Had not been, Britain would still be small today as it was. So I've always tried to prevent the climbers from wiping out everyone while doing my best to stay away from the clan wars. I see. Tarat also told me how the Isle of Britain was made by the fairies. I suppose that I can see how that might have been. See that now. That might have made waged war to expand the inevitable level of territory necessary, but why is it that Britain was small in the first place? In the world I was originally from, the Isle of Britain was much bigger than this. I can only imagine something strange must have happened long ago that made it necessary to rebuild the land from fairy courses. Yes, I want to say to myself, why would Britain end up like this? But I was only born 3,600 years ago, which I guess would be a Fate Era 4,000 from your perspective. And nobody ever taught me anything about what happened in Fate Era 12,000 when Britain first came into existence. Fate Era 12,000, that's about the same time Olympus the first for proper human history. Then does that mean that there's no British history that goes back further? Are there really only 12,000 years of Fate Era, that's it? Yes, I'm sure about it. The record so Orky says as much. In the beginning, there was only an ocean, the 6 fairies, the destroy me, and the beast. How many times do we have to tell you? If you want to dye yellow, use the onion skins. If you want to prevent colors from fading, use salt. Boil water, dissolve the salt to soak the clothes. We went over this yesterday. If you're not going to do it properly, then don't bother doing it all. Just stick to tying this up. Now, how did it go again? How do you use yarn again? How do you get the to look nice again? And I don't know. I just don't know. Why am I like this? Why can't I do these simple things? What? Are you still up? Ah! Yeah, I'm up. I'm on guard duty tonight. It was to just practice stuff for anything. Now then, what are you doing sitting up? Go back to sleep. We're going to pit tomorrow, remember? Practice. So you're not trying to pick up these small tools scattered on the ground? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I should have I have it all wrong, don't I? Let's see. I'm guessing you're not in the middle of sewing or something, right? That's right. I'm making Essex coronation gown. She told me the humans in the castle that she didn't need one for herself, so I thought she would make her one. Sewing one is the only thing I ever been good at, but I just can't do it. I've been trying for months, and no closer when I started. 2 or 3 days I hear something and I just forget it entirely. Can't do anything except the stuff I was born knowing how to do. Black Knight says all I have to worry about is fine. Ever since I saw those beautiful gowns at the palace, it's been this kind of an ache in my chest. I keep feeling sad. I want to cry for no reason. Feels like I'm missing something important, something I need to feel whole. So I thought maybe I can make clothes for like the human tail skin. We can figure out what it was. But I'm just so stupid. No matter how many times I tried it, someone teaches me something, I never learn anything new. I don't know why I'm like this, but I still want to try making clothes. Honestly, I'm much rather do that than fight. Trot. Well, now, why don't you try keeping a diary? Everybody forgets things sometimes, but Ryan can help with that. If it can be like taking notes, all you have to do is write down what you want to remember. No, because I keep a diary too. If you like, I'll be allowed to share tips and tricks every day. I don't know what to write. I don't even if I tried to learn, I'll forget that too. That's okay. I don't know how to read or write a fairy either, but we can study together. I don't know. Don't worry, child. Even if your mind forgets how to write, your body can be trained to remember it for you. The very fact that you're conversing right now shows that you're able to hold your thought in your head. But it's worse if you can't do that. You absolutely put your thoughts into random words too. Probably that's something you were born knowing how to do, just like your other skills. Oh, here's the pit. So this is the pit. Makes sense that the Camelot wouldn't be built here yet. Are you really going down there? It's like, I mean, guess this is creepy. It's quite safe to run. There's no moors near the pit, and all the other fairies always keep their distance. We won't have to worry about being attacked by anyone from the anti-London faction here. All you have to do is keep a hold of your thread while I reinforce it with Magecraft. And all Mash has to do is hold tight so he doesn't fall to the bottom. Me? You want Mash to go down there? Then I'm going to. It's not fair to make her go by herself. I'm afraid you have to be up here too. There's no one else in here. You can rise or lower the thread after all. Alright, but then what will I do? We do. It's okay, Trot. This will come to your source, but I'll be fine. I'm investigating over roots like this as a number of times before. And I know your thread is just as strong as solid wire rope. So if you have to worry about me, I'm sorry it's back safe, and I'll watch over from here. Okay, got it. You really are brave, aren't you, Mash? Okay, Mash, this way, please. We'll tie one end around your wrist and as a lifeline, and make a foothold to our thread, so you can stand there. That should do it. We should be able to talk to each other for the thread too. So if you sense any danger, all you have to do is yell. Should be a foothold thread here and loose, and which I mean anchor, and I'll pull you back with the lifeline as fast as you can. My enchantment will let Tarot extend her thread up 8 kilometers. that you won't have to go all the way down to the bottom. All you have to do is reach to the point where you can tell how deep the pit is, and what lies at the bottom. Remember, you're only here to look around, okay? Obviously, the only one here thinking about doing more than that is just looking is you. One of these days, you really need to learn to stop attacking dangerous things at the moment you see them. You're lucky you haven't me or Raider. Nobody else can handle your so-called strategies. He's right. I did figure this out until I mashed it up, but it's true. You take way too many risks, Isaac, not to mention you're totally merciless towards our enemies. Don't be silly, I'm just keeping things fresh. Still, I want to admit I've been learning on you all more than I should. After all, you always help me make it through even the toughest of battles with a smile. I felt like giving up so many times if not for you, I never would have made this far. Okay, I'll be back soon. I'm counting on you to help me navigate, Isaac. I've been going down for 60 minutes so far. I'm 7 kilometers down. Still no changes to scale, no signs of life, although this is ash, but it's building up from the bottom of the pit. So this must be where the ashes I sometimes see in very British atmosphere comes from. And if there's ash, there must be something burning. I wonder what could it be down here. I wasn't expecting this to be this deep. Can you still not see the bottom pit? Bottom ash? It must be pitched back down there, no? Are you okay? Are you cold? I can't see any light from the surface anymore, but I'm actually very warm, that said. It feels like the air is getting heavier the further down I go. I'm only able to breathe thanks to God's protections. 7,400 meters, 75, still no change in the pit. Can you extend the thread any further, Isaac? I won't be able to see what's going on unless I... Wait! I can see something down below. There's a red light and almost looks like a Oh, fuck. What's the sound? What's going on, Isaac? Max, get out of the foothold. The thread's being corrupted. A fatal surge of magical elements is coming up from below. No, wait, that's enough cursed energy down there. The lost supposed to cover all of Britain, no, the entire planet. The place down there is this word. Don't look at an eye, or you'll mash. Oh no, she's lost consciousness. Get out of there, Ecker. I can't believe it. That thing's got at the bottom. It's Coronius. But why? Why did ancient Celtic goddess corpse doing at the bottom of the pit? Mash! Oh, you're awake? Oh, finally. Damn it, Mash, she's scared to me to death. Tarot, please calm down. Let me see, the last thing I remember was going down the pit and... I'm sorry, Mash, I was obviously reckless, and I nearly paid for the price for that. Your sounds very confused now. We brought you here when you lost consciousness. Your whole body was covered in a horrific curse, and when we pulled you out of the pit, my magecraft alone wasn't strong enough to remove it, but with this line's quenching power and the power of the blink light, I was finally able to dispel it. Now I remember, I fainted when I saw that fire. Thank you so much for saving me, Isaac. I'm the one who should be apologized, so I caused this. As for fire in the bottom pit, that can wait until later. This is something that probably needs to spend 10, no, 20, no, more like 200 years resolving. I'm just glad that we know what's down there now. Thank you for helping us, Smash. Once Britain has been officially unified, I'll talk to Ufer about possible solutions for what's in the pit. Is that all you have to say, Isaac? Mash almost died, you know. I know, but there's nothing else I can possibly do to make up to Mash now. Half of Adiva's ever served much. Any magecraft I could serve back to the future. Oh no, please don't worry about me. I was interested in what was at the bottom of it too. At the very beginning, the people just treat the pit as something like it's always been there. But now when you think about it, even for 2 seconds, it's obviously strange that there's a giant hole in the middle of the island. Honestly, I thought it was weird that nobody investigated it at all of this time. So the pit is still around in the future, nobody ever filled it in? Well, given how deep it is, I'm not surprised. For all we know, it may even be bottomless. And since it's unlike the Spirit Selection, it doesn't have something that can be sealed away. I don't think we have much of a choice to keep an eye out for a while. That's the Spirit Selection. Do you mean the Staff Selection? Now that you mention it, I'm surprised that you don't have the Staff Selection despite being the Silent Savior. It's like, do you lose her somewhere? I haven't heard of the Staff Selection, no, but I have the Spirit Selection. Don't have the Spirit Selection any longer. Nevertheless, since the selection came to Britain along with me when I first washed up sword from my homeland. I'm afraid my feelings have corrupted them, making them unsuitable. So I had them sealed away inside the computer. Man, what a waste. The Guardian and the Spear used to be the aesthetics of trump cards. The Guardian was a battlefield that could trap nightmares, and the Spear was a weapon that could abolish any fairy that touched it. But then, during the last calamity, fairies behaved so badly that I got super mad at them, and that caused the nature of the Spirit to turn away from what it was, what it should be. If you don't mind me asking, can you tell me what makes the weapon so unsuitable? And how can I put this? The Spirit itself is still as strong as ever, but when it turned, its restrictions were removed, and it was passively recharged, kind of went haywire. Basically, the Spirit Selection no longer uses its weird magical energy to power its attacks. Now it does so by feeding on the life force. Well, the youth really of its weirder. So Percival actually aged. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna probably stop here. How much further do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, it says up to 24. So yeah, we got 9 more sections, which we'll probably get done. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for coming. We're gonna end here. Stick around. We're gonna find some more raid. Okay. Oh, looks like Kron's not doing the story for LB6. We're gonna raid him. Yeah, Kron's a good friend of mine too, so. Yeah, so make sure to check him out, guys. He also does Star World too. Also, make sure to check out my socials, which is down over here on my Linktree page. But until then, have a good one, and take care, Morals. This is your Demon Lord Draconiczahak signing off there.